What's up, everyone? It's Wacko. Welcome you to week 7. Wow, my doorbell literally just rang. Oh well. Welcome to week 7 of NPBA, season 11 low tier. This week we're up against Kung Fu Panda 4, I think is their name. And they have a very interesting team. Honestly, not a very scary team, but there was like a few points of scary that I saw. One being a Terra Staraptor, the other being Suicune, and the other one actually being Mabostiff. Choice Band Mabostiff like kind of destroys my team, especially because it has such good coverage into me, like Play Rough, Crunch. Honestly, really all I needed was Play Rough and Crunch in this matchup. It doesn't really get a fighting move, so I have Duraludon for that reason, but I also needed Duraludon for Staraptor potentially, which is also why I brought Stunfisk with a Rocky Helmet to kind of deal with Staraptor along with Pain Split. Our Inteleon is the same set we have every week with Terra Electric this time.
Fell out of a coconut
Snapshot,
tree?
Terra Blast, Ice Beam, and Focus Energy. Our Mandibuzz is Knockoff Toxic, Defog Roost. Our Decidueye is Choice Scarf again. I've been seeing Decidueye more of like an offensive Scarfer with U-Turn because it can kind of bait in things that are like weak to U-Turn, like Dark types, other grasses. And I just feel like Adamant U-Turn just kind of does really good, especially into like that Toedscrew, that Espeon, and Mabostiff. And then I can come back in later if it's not Choice Scarf Staraptor. I can do a lot of damage to it with, I guess, Leaf Blade. Yeah, so our set is a Leaf Blade, Spirit Shackle, Low Kick, and U-Turn. Low Kick is really only for Mabostiff, just in case like the U-Turn damage roll doesn't win me a game, for example, because I didn't really have anything else to run. I didn't really get any other coverage to win. I guess maybe I could have went Shadow Sneak, but I'm already Choice Scarf, so I don't really want Shadow Sneak. Our Tauros is Life Orb, Body Slam, Close Combat, Iron Head, and what's my other move? I don't know. I don't remember. I always forget what my Tauros set is. Might have been Ice Beam. I don't think it was Ice Beam for Toedscruel though, because I think Body Slam just does more. Yeah, I don't know. Our Duraludon is Body Press, Flash Cannon, Roar, and Thunderbolt, I believe. Or no, it might have been T-Wave. It was either T-Wave or Thunderbolt. And then our last one is Stunfisk with Discharge, Earth Power, Stealth Rock, and Pain Split. And with that said, I wasn't sure what they'd lead in this matchup. Maybe Mabostiff and try to like break through something early. So I'm actually going to lead with Decidueye. I decided if this Mabostiff was Choice Scarf, then it wasn't really threatening to my team. Although if it was Choice Scarf, that also means like I have to preserve Inteleon a lot more. So this gives me a lot of intel. He takes a lot of damage from U-Turn, and Duraludon comes on a Play Rough. He might have been expecting me to go Mandibuzz there because Crunch was also like very free, I feel. But Crunch into Crunch did not win ever. Or it didn't beat Duraludon ever because, I mean, Stakeout is double damage, which is insane. So, yeah. I'm gonna bring in Duraludon. He's gonna go into Toedscruel now as I Flash Cannon. He's gonna get some HP back with that as he clicks Substitute, and I'm like, oh, interesting. He's Substitute. I'm just gonna Spirit Shackle as he subs again for some reason. I'm not really sure why he subbed again. I'm gonna Spirit Shackle again though as he clicks Toxic, and I'm like, okay, I don't really want to like play this game with Toedscruel exactly, so I'm gonna go to Duraludon as he actually goes into Staraptor. I think maybe he was predicting me to switch, or I was just like, maybe he just didn't think Spirit Shackle plus Leftovers was good enough. Or, you know, I think maybe he just thought I lost, or he lost that situation. But anyways, yeah, Stunfisk is my dedicated switch into Staraptor, just with Chip and Static Para being able to hurt it. He's going to U-turn, which ends up killing himself to that Life Orb. If he wasn't Life Orb, like, he definitely would have been able to kill Stunfisk without taking that much damage. I mean, he would have been really low, but I think Stunfisk would have been dead, and I got really bailed by that static para, which is nice for me. He's gonna bring in Suicune now, take some damage from the rocks. I'm like, cool, I can just, like, Decidueye, I was like, oh, either I can U-turn on 3 of those Mons and just kind of kill them off, or I can Spirit Shackle if he brings an Espeon. I can Leaf Blade the Suicune. I'm Long Reach, so Druddigon can't really, like, chip me too much. So I felt pretty safe going into Decidueye, and it wasn't Scarf Mabasta, so yeah, Decidueye was really free. I'm gonna get a crit Leaf Blade, which I guess I didn't realize I got a crit. And now I'm gonna go into Mandibuzz on his Glare. Mandibuzz was kind of my dedicated switch into Druddigon because I have Toxic to wear it down. I guess for like Drowdon and like Tauros and stuff. As well as just like kind of eat the glare, because none of my other mons want to get glared right now. So yeah, I'm gonna knock off as he Dragon Tails me out. He's gonna bring in Inteleon. I'm like, uh-oh. I guess I just go for my kill now. So I'm gonna Ice Beam and just KO the Druddigon. He's gonna bring in Suicune. I'm like, interesting. I am Terra Electric after all. So I'm gonna Focus Energy. I'm gonna remain Water type as he's actually sub Suicune. She hasn't revealed yet. So yeah, he ran double sub, which is interesting. I'm like, oh, okay. It might be like Calm Mind, but I can crit through Calm Mind. Because I have 100% critical hit rate with Focus Energy plus Scope Lens. So I'm like, okay, sure. And I'm not really sure why I Terra'd there, because I'm pretty sure... yeah, I'm pretty sure if I broke through sub... I could have broken through sub with just Snipe Shot crit. But I think my calc wasn't telling me... like, I didn't calc the crit. And I guess maybe there's a chance Suicune like easily lived, but either way, he's gonna be able to Scald, which does kind of a lot. He's gonna get the burn, and I'm like, okay, so I'm on like a bit of a timer here, but I think at this point, like, Inteleon is gonna be able to claim like quite a few mons with. I have like 6 turns to claim mons. I'm gonna Terra Blast the Toedscruel. I probably should have predicted the Toedscruel to switch in, and I kind of did, but I was like, you know what? I don't really need to predict. I don't think. I'm going to be able to claim, like, 3 mons at least anyways. He's going to go into Espeon now. Maybe he wanted to bluff Choice Scarf, but he wasn't able to bluff Choice Scarf. Because I think if he was Choice Scarf, Decidueye just won the endgame regardless with Leaf Blade. Or I U-turn into, like, something, let Espeon kill it, and then I come back in and I spam Leaf Blade until I win. So that's how I kind of thought the game would go. He's gonna protect with Suicune. I'm like, okay, he's gonna go for like the kill on Inteleon through the burn, but then he like lets Suicune die to Terra Blast. Maybe he wasn't calculating Terra Blast killing. So yeah, if he went Mabosif there and then went back into Suicune and clicked Protect, then he could have had a more like interesting outcome. I guess not interesting, but he would have gained more differential. But he kind of just lets me kill him and get the 5-0 victory with Inteleon. Unfortunately, like, I've used Inteleon on the thumbnail like so many times that I don't really... I really don't want to use Inteleon as my my thumbnail mod. Maybe I'll use Stunfisk, because I think Stunfisk being the Staraptor, the Terra Staraptor is insane in low tier. So that being my Staraptor answer, and it worked. Kind of did the deal. It did the deal for sure. And getting up rocks is really nice. I'm kind of surprised I even clicked Stealth Rock into an Espeon potentially. But yeah. Anyways, GG's to my opponent. Next week we're gonna face Cam, bad guy Cam, who has a Crobat, which is nice for him because it's faster than my Inteleon. What are his Terras? He has Terra. That's not even the right matchup. You guys can't even really see it. Anyways, he has Terra Flygon and Terra Lolachu. So, yeah. And actually, this game got me top seed with the 5-0 win, as well as Mega Hornets, who we faced back in week 2, lost today to Artesian, who we faced last week. So now we're both 6-1, but I have a higher differential because Inteleon is just that insane. Mega Hornets losing also meant that Feraligatr didn't get that many kills, and Feraligatr was like by far its only competition with Inteleon. So Inteleon is the kill leader by about 4 kills right now, going into the last week before playoffs. So if either Inteleon can get like 2 kills or 3 kills next week without Feraligatr doing anything, then Inteleon will just get the kill leader. I don't know if I'm going to go for that, or if I'm going to go for like Aurora's doing something finally, or, you know, like something else, because, you know, I'm kind of surprised I haven't used Aurora's that much this season, but sometimes your Terramons that do well one time just don't really do that much the second time. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week.